Reported today in The Verge. Why activists get frustrated with Facebook. The Interface is a daily column and newsletter about the intersection of social media and democracy. Subscribe here. On Monday morning I met with a group of activists who live under authoritarian regimes. The delegation had been brought to San Francisco by the non-profit Human Rights Foundation as part of a fellowship focused on the relationship between activism and Silicon Valley. And the big question they had for me was, why do social networks keep taking down my posts? The question caught me off guard. For every story in this newsletter about an activist's post wrongly, and often temporarily, being removed, there are 3 more about the consequences of a post that was left up, a piece of viral misinformation, a terrorist recruitment video, a financial scam, and so on. As I wrote in 2018, we are well into the take-it-down era of content moderation. Sometimes the activists' posts came down because their governments demanded it. Other times the posts came down because of overcautious content moderation. Increasingly, the activists told me, social networks were acting as if they would rather be safe from government intervention than sorry. And whenever their posts and pages came down, they said, they had very little recourse. Facebook does not have a customer support hotline, much less a judicial branch. Yet. More on that below. The activists' concerns were fresh in my mind when I read about the weekend's removal of Instagram accounts in Iran that expressed support for the Iranian General Qasem Soleimani, who was killed by the United States last week. Like a strong antibiotic, it appears that Instagram's enforcement action wiped out both accounts tied to the ruling regime and the posts of everyday Iranians. Facebook's explanation? Sanctions. Here's Donny O'Sullivan and Artemis Moshtayan in CNN. As part of its compliance with U.S. law, the Facebook spokesperson said the company removes accounts run by or on behalf of sanctioned people and organizations. It also removes posts that commend the actions of sanctioned parties and individuals and seek to help further their actions, the spokesperson said, adding that Facebook has an appeals process if users feel their posts were removed in error. GoFundMe also removed at least 2 fundraising campaigns for passengers on the Ukrainian flight brought down by Iranian missiles, only to later reinstate them, my colleague Colin Letcher reported at The Verge. But Twitter, on the other hand, said it would leave posts up so long as they complied with the company's rules. The confusion is to be expected. Legal experts disagree on the extent to which sanctions require tech platforms to remove user posts, and the issue of Iran in particular has been giving companies fits for years. Here's Letcher in The Verge. While recent news has for more on this story, visit the news article link.